Thank you for watching this video. Today we will be doing technical analysis on the stock market for Monday, November 30th, 2020. And for this analysis, we will be using stockcharts.com. That is the charting service that I use and pay for, and I will leave a link to their site in the description box below this video. My name is Rodney Constable. I have over 30 years of investing experience, including over 25 years of experience trading stocks and options. I am a former financial advisor, a former vice president of a major mutual fund company, and I am the president and founder of Simple Market Signals at simplemarketsignals.com. Today, the S&P 500 was down 46 basis points and closed at 3621.63. This first chart that we're going to look at is a 6-month daily candlestick chart of the S&P 500. So each candlestick does represent 1 day of trading. The blue line is set at 3600. So today, even though we were slightly negative, this was the 6th day in the history of the S&P 500 where we closed above 3,600. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So at least for the last 4 days, we have consistently closed above 3,600 on the S&P 500. Now, going back here, let's just kind of take a look at this chart real quick before we move on to the next chart. But after having a really nice run in July and August, and then we hit the all-time high at that time on September 2nd, you can see here that we've made very little progress from the close of this candle on September 2nd to where we close today. So just a little bit, probably about 1.5% difference between those two over the course of 3 months. So we really have been just kind of grinding sideways to slightly up in the S&P 500 since the beginning of September. It feels like we've gone farther than that, but we haven't. So just kind of keep that in mind, that we've been just barely positive since the beginning of September, with quite a bit of volatility in the stock market during that time period. The next chart that we're going to look at is a 6-month daily candlestick chart of the Dow Jones Industrial Average. The blue line is set at 30,000. And today we were down 91 basis points on the Dow, and we closed at 29,638.64. Now, we know that last week we finally, had one day on the 24th where we got above and closed above 30,000 on the Dow, and so far that is the only day that has happened. So a very historic day indeed back last week on the 24th. But again, today we were down 91 basis points and closed at 29,638.64. The next chart that we're going to look at is a 6-month daily candlestick chart for the triple Qs. Of course, that's the ETF that tracks the NASDAQ 100. And on the triple Qs, we were up 12 basis points today, and we closed just underneath this blue line, which is set at 300. We closed at 299.36. The only day in the history of the triple Qs where we have closed above this blue line, above 300, was back on September 2nd. So that is the all-time high so far in the triple Qs. And you can see that since then, we've had some volatility. We've basically been going sideways and consolidating, and have not made any further upside progress in basically 3 months since back on September 2nd. So the question is this sideways basing action over the last 3 months going to allow us to spring forward into new all-time highs over the next few days, or will we roll over and go lower from here? Only time will tell. But either scenario, guys, is completely possible right now. We just don't know. We can speculate, but nobody knows for sure. So a little bit of caution perhaps is advised over the next few days until this market really shows its hand and lets us know which direction it's going to move, at least in the near term. Of course, we know that longer term the market moves up, right? So that's a given. But it's over the next few weeks or few months. That's really where the big question mark is. Are we going to go lower from here for a few weeks or a few months, or have we already consolidated and put in enough sideways action in both the triple Qs and perhaps in the S&P 500 where we can from here move forward without any further pullback? Only time will tell, guys. And before you leave, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and go out and check out some of my other videos, guys. I have almost 200 videos on the channel at this point. And scroll down to the bottom here and check out some of these videos that I put up a while back. The fallacy of diversification. And if you are interested in simple market signals, my personal risk management model, there's information out here, or there's also videos linked in the description box below this video to make it super easy. But, what are junk bonds? How to build a $1 million 401k, and how bonds work, rule of 72, and I've got other things that are not specifically stock market related, how to become more successful. I have an extensive background in sales, most of that in financial services sales, but if you are interested in sales, I have more commentary here on sales. So if you want to find out a little bit more about me and dig deeper into what I do in my background, guys, make sure you poke around and check out some of these videos. There is a ton of great information here, whether you're a brand new investor or even if you are a financial services professional. You owe it to yourself and to your clients, if you are a financial services professional, to spend some time checking out some of my other videos. And again, make sure you subscribe. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next video.